Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back and happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. For today, by the way, we're bringing this on deck, okay? We're done with the smoothies around here. Although I will have you know, this is actually like a really healthy cookie. It's like this free, that free, and it happens to taste amazing. I bought it from the stores. I don't know what the ingredients are, but I love it. Okay. Alright, so for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys a Colourpop mystery box unboxing. Here are what the goodies look like on the inside of the box. It looks like there is an absolute ton in here. It's jam-packed. And this right here was $65. I actually don't know if this mystery box is still available. If it is, I'll have a link down below. But I think I bought it during like Black Friday-ish time. So I don't know if it was just exclusive for then, or what the story was. I did want to make, you know, a large order with Colourpop at that time because they had a certain percentage off, but then I saw this box and I'm like, you know what? I actually don't own a lot from them because I've done a lot of decluttering and I haven't purchased from them in a minute. Here and there I'll purchase like palettes, but like I haven't like purchased a bunch. So I figured a mystery box could do well for me because they have so much items on their site that I feel like the odds of me getting the same exact items that I personally have, which I don't have a lot of from their line, is very low. So I figured I would give this a go. So let's see what's on the inside of this. Basically, I'm really excited. Oh, also before I get started, I did want to mention that the Ofra mystery box Black Friday edition is still available. I have a video up on that, so I'll leave all the details, all the things you need to know down below in the description box, because they also like really always have solid mystery boxes and they do not cheap out. Honestly, it seems like there's a ton in here from just collections that I don't own anything from. So this is the Colourpop and Barmy Dream House Lip Duo. Beautiful packaging. I did not purchase anything from the Barbie collection. This is actually so cute. They really have adorable makeup goodies. I just find that they have so much sometimes, so it could get a little bit overwhelming when you're on their site and you're like, hey, what should I choose? So the duo is in Dream House. We get the lipstick. Gorgeous color. It seems like a beautiful like nude pink, which is so right up my alley. I love these kind of tones and shades, and I love how it says like Barbie on the other side. So cute. It's like with Colourpop, they do know how to do collections very well, because even though they do come out with a lot, everything is usually pretty cutesy and just like you kind of want it, you know what I'm saying? The next item that's included in here is from the Lizzie McGuire collection. So I actually do own the eyeshadow palette from this collection, but I don't own anything else. This is the blush in Delish. I loved Lizzie McGuire growing up. Hilary Duff in general, I think she's so cute. But this definitely hits home for me. I have like Lizzie McGuire stickers in her cartoon version. I think it's adorbs. And so here's what the shade looks like. It's like a bright pinky tone color. Very pretty, and it has little specks of like glitter, but I don't think it translates as much. Yeah, it's like a true like bubblegum type of shade. It does seem like it has a little bit of like a powderiness to it, but I feel like kind of like worked into the skin. It seems like it just gives a really beautiful like flush of pink, which I definitely feel like I'll use. I don't have a lot like this, and I typically don't go for such shades, but I'm willing to give this a go to see what's up. Next up, we have this little cutie right here from the Hello Kitty collection. So I don't know if this came out like during the summer because it has like a summery vibe. Wait, it's not a blush. It's actually an eyeshadow quad. I've been really curious about these little ones. How cute and small is this? It's kind of reminding me of like the Charlotte Tilbury like quads. It's like the same size. I love that this has a magnet to it, plus it has a little baby mirror. I love that they threw that in there, and we basically get two mattes over here and then two metallics. So it's like an orangey reddish type of quad. Now I'm thinking to myself, I definitely could do a lot with this because there is a lot of versatility, even though there are only 4 shades. So, and this is pretty hefty. Like this feels legit. This feels good, and this is so smooth and soft. Next up, they included this palette. Also feels really nice and pretty hefty. This is the Lemon Cello palette. I think that's how you pronounce it. I actually had mentioned that I'm not going to pick this up like once in my yes, no, maybe so videos, but now that it's included in here, I'm definitely gonna give it a go. It is beautiful, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel like I wanted to spend X amount on this, but my mother would love this too, by the way. She loves like these kind of like, it looks like a kitchen. It reminds me of like a kitchen. There is a mirror in here, yeah. And then here are what the shades look like. So you get a decent amount of neutral shades and then like this pretty blue. So that's why I initially didn't feel like I wanted to pick it up, because it is like your neutral palette, but there are pops of something extra in here as well, like this gorgeous green, this blue, this. So yeah, I feel like I would be able to create a lot with this one. It seems like different. Like the packaging, everything just seems so much nicer than their other like 12 pan palettes. Let's do a few swatches. Very, very smooth, and I love this yellow. Really pretty. The next little one I see here is a pressed powder palette, so another little quad, and this is from the She's a Natural line. I think that's actually the shade She's a Natural. So I know that they have a few of these in their line. Depending on what your skin tone is, certain shades would probably suit you better. So I mean, I feel like this could work out well for me. It seems like you get 4 mattes in here, so great shades to build the transition with, and then you can kind of go in with a different palette, or you can just use this on its own. Lately I feel like what I've been doing is just doing like mattes in the crease, like building up a little and then doing a winged liner, and I'm out the door kind of thing. And I just love that look because it has like such a cleanness to it, and it's also different because I usually use like metallics. So yeah, we're trying to switch things up here a bit. These have a little bit of kick up, but they also seem really nice and very, very smooth and soft. I also don't think that they're too warm or too cool. Like I feel like they're like just neutral shades. So far I think this is one of the best mystery boxes I unboxed on my channel, because you got so much for 60. Okay, the next palette that I see in here is this, and they also included tons of palettes. This is the Crush eyeshadow palette from one of their collections. I'm not sure which one, I kind of lost count, but let's see. This is gorgeous. This is a very pretty, more like warm tone palette. It kind of reminds me of like the Persona 5-pan palette. You know what I'm saying? Like the one they sell on Ulta site. Like it's like has the same vibe. You get one metallic, it seems like one glittery matte shade almost, and then 3 mattes over here. I feel like with the different finishes in here, you could do a lot. By the way, this metallic is yum, a little bit piecey, but it's so pretty. And these actually, I used to own a few of these 5-pan palettes. They do kind of like break easily, so you kind of have to be careful. But I feel like I haven't used these shades in a very long time, so this might be the next palette that I'm gonna go ahead and use. I'm very thrilled about it. Next, they also included a pair of lashes. This is just the Falsies lashes in Shorty. Why is that so fitting for my life? People call me Shorty sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That was made for me. 411 energy, let me tell ya. So I feel like you guys are so cute because you always, like a lot of you guys always say that you thought I was like 5'6", and I'm like, I wish. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with my height, but I definitely would love at least another few inches. You know what I'm saying? But 4'11", we'll take it. We'll take it for what it is. So these definitely seem like they're a bit more on the natural side, which could be nice for like a day-to-day basis if I want to wear lashes, but I don't want to look like I'm wearing lashes. Sometimes I go for that look. So this is going to be perfect. Next up, we have this right here from the Animal Crossing collection. So I actually did not end up purchasing anything from the Animal Crossing collection. I love the packaging. It feels so good. It feels pretty rich. It's in the shade Billionaire. And what is this exactly? Oh, nice. Okay, so this is a glitter, but I'll be honest, I probably won't use this. It's called the Glitterally Obsessed. I'm like literally obsessed with you. So let me see, is this PC? No, it's more of like a jelly vibe. I wanna feel it. I wanna feel it. Mush. Feels so yummy. This is very, very, like glittery, very like, it's a beautiful yellow gold glitter. I hope it's gonna adhere nicely to the eyes, because sometimes with these glitters, I feel like they irritate more than they actually like perform in a sense. So we'll see. I actually have not done like a full-fledged like glitter intense deep look in a very long time. So I kind of feel inspired by this now, and hopefully it's gonna adhere nicely to the eye. We need a cookie break. Next, they included this right here from the Lizzie McGuire collection. This is the Lippy Scrub in Bubblegum Pop. Oh my gosh, I wanna try this right now. Very cute as well. Love it. Yum. Smells so good. Wow, this is very, very nice. I'm putting it on. Because first of all, this tastes exactly like bubblegum. Yum. Secondly, I will tell you that it's like a scrub, but it's not gritty, and it's like so fine. It feels amazing on the lips. Whoa. I'm in love. You know what? I feel like I'm going to be buying every single collection from Colourpop moving forward, because I feel like they've really aced their game. Like, they definitely seem to be getting better and better with the quality of their products, with the packaging of everything, even though they are releasing tons time and time again. But there's a vibe. Next, they included the Just a Tint lip crayon. This right here is in the shade Pink Flamingo. I don't know if they're just getting rid of like their summery type of colors now, because we got a lot of bright pinky type of shades. But oh, this is so beautiful. The packaging is next level. It's more like a magenta pinky type of color, which I actually typically do not wear. I feel like I look like a weirdo with these kind of shades. I have to just stop it and just like do what I gotta do, because I feel like it's all in my head type of thing, you know? You guys love me, these colors. So here is what the shade looks like. I do love these lip crayons by Colourpop. I love the fact that they're retractable. You hear the noise? And what is that? And I love that they're actually so moisturizing. They add a little hint of color, not in an overdone way. So they're easy to kind of throw on if you're out and about. I really, really enjoy these. So I think I'll use this color. Ugh, it went on my shirt now. We'll play around with it. It's something different, definitely different compared to anything else that I really have in my collection. The next item that I have here is, the next item that I included was the Cream Gel Liner in Jumper. I want to just see what the shade is. Beautiful. This is like a gorgeous brown, like a deep, deep brown. Definitely a shade I would wear. Seems like it has gold glitters in there too. It's very pigmented though, and I hope it's gonna last nicely on the waterline. I do like the Colourpop liners. Not gonna say they're my favorite formula ever. I love other ones from the drugstore a bit more, but I still think that they do perform really nicely, and they don't necessarily last the longest, but it does look good for a little amount of time on the eyes. So I don't have any browns on them, so I will use that. I have a bunch of like their colorful liners. They also included the liquid liner. Yay! Yay! Hopefully you're in black. No, this is like a yellow color. Ooh, cool. Coolio. Coolio. So this is like, okay, so firstly it's in the shade Honey, I think. Honey Girl. Honey Girl. But it's a nude. It's like a pure nude. Like it's so close to my skin tone. I'll show you guys a close-up, but I just don't think I would use this though. Like, would it add a vibe if I like, maybe if I'm doing like a whole like dark look and I want a little bit of light, I can kind of use this to differentiate the darkness and, you know, just throw something different on the eyes. Maybe we'll do that. The next item that they included is this right here from the Powerpuff Girls collection. This is the Kim Color Sticks in the shade Him. I'm sorry. It's the Him color step. There's no Kim involved with this. So this is so cute. Look at this. It's a beautiful orangey tone color. I've honestly been so like spaced out with a lot of their collections that I'm not even sure what this is. So it is a color stick, a metallic color stick. So a one swipe swatch situation kind of thing where you like take it, swipe, go, or you can kind of build it up, use it with other matte shades. It's gorgeous. It's like a red pinky tone color. It's right over there. Really pretty. Seems like it's pigmented, but not overly pigmented. Okay, the next two items that I see here are Super Shock goodies. So we have the Super Shock eyeshadow in, hold on. It's gonna take me a minute. I think it's called Aficionado. I've actually have not purchased a bunch of their Super Shock shadows in a long time. There was a time in my life that I used to wear these all of the time. Ooh, things break on you. So yeah, anyway, I used to wear these like Super Shock shadows on my eyes and then just like apply mascara, lashes, and that was like my look. It's like a one swipe swatch type of thing. So you could do that with these as well. This is a really pretty, like great color. I want to show you. It's like a brown type of goldeny copper penny type of shade. I think it's really stunning. So I'll probably use this and then do the wing liner effect because I add that. Sure. I will tell you though, that fell literally like this on the floor, so it wasn't upside down, so you saved yourself. I'm thrilled about this. You know, it's funny. It's like I love these, but like I just don't tend to reach for them as much. But then when I reach for them, I'm like, you know what? I should just reach for them all of the time because it's so pretty. It's so gorgeous on the eyes and it really adds such a stunning effect. There are a ton of goodies in this box. Next, we have another Super Shock product here, but this is a Super Shock Cheek. This is in the shade Too Cool for School. This is a really pretty, like deep brown type of color. I'll be honest, it's probably gonna be way too dark for me to use as a blush. So it's a bronzer, right? One second, it doesn't say. It probably is a bronzer. For some reason, I thought this was a blush. Yeah, but it just says Super Shock Cheek. So I guess depending on your skin tone, you can wear this as, I don't know, it looks like both. I'll be honest with you. You can wear this as a blush or a bronzer. Let me see. Yeah, now I'm looking, it looks like more of a blush. It's so interesting. So it's not as pigmented as it looks in the pan, but you could totally build it up. And I actually don't own any Super Shock Cheek products. I've decluttered a ton because I never felt like I was using them. I don't love the Super Shock Cheeks per se. I prefer for like the Super Shock eyeshadows, but I will give this a go. Maybe I'll fall like in love with it and be like, how did I ever stop using these ever? Where's my wipe? And the final item that was included in here is the Cherry Crush palette. So I know that this is like a red tone palette. I've decluttered most of the 9-pan palettes by Colourpop because I found that I wasn't really reaching for the ones that I had. And I know that they had like a red palette, like just reds, that I liked, but I also felt like I wasn't really using it as much. So I'm hoping that this is like a red, but more wearable. Yes. This is so much nicer than the other red palette that I own by them. This is so gorgeous. How pretty. So I feel like, you know what? I feel like the reason why I like this more is because you almost have 3 different color stories in here. You can use it in that way. You get a decent amount of mattes and a decent amount of metallics, and they're like in the reddish pink family, but it's not just red. You know, you can do probably at least 5 to 10 looks with this. I feel like with the other red palette, like yeah, it was a monochromatic palette and it was red, but I felt like the look always came out the same. Love it. Especially love these 2 colors here. Stunning. All right, I want to say that is pretty much it. I am 100% so beyond satisfied with everything that was included in the Colourpop mystery box. It's possible these are items that maybe weren't selling that well for them and they kind of put it in a box, but like I mentioned before, for me I guess it is kind of worth it because I don't have a lot from them and I don't own anything. Yeah, nothing is a duplicate for me in this box, so really exciting. I'm happy about this, and hopefully moving forward when they do more mystery boxes, it's going to be as amazing as this one, you know? So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys ended up picking this up for yourself when it was available. Let me know what you thought of this box, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.